And good afternoon. You are right in time for the Younib TV news at 1 with me, Cliffe Omondi. Today being the 24th day of November 2025, we have much lined up for you, including various developments concerning the intensified campaigns across the country ahead of this week's by-elections. Stay tuned for these and more coming up after the highlights.
Will be divesting up to 65%, and I am happy that Uganda is prepared to co-invest with us, because that Kenya pipeline facility is not just a Kenyan facility, it is a regional facility.
Lelo tulikuwa tunalipa 1500. Sasa hiyo ukienda kuombewa 12 utalipa ukitoa wapi? Eli niende nyumbani. 15 uende kulipa hata 3500 utamaliza. Mpaka wewe uende nyumbani. Hiyo ni njia ya kutufukuza, lakini tumekubali. Tunaenda.
Wakubwa wa security tulifanya kazi na wao wengi na tunawajua vizuri sana. The Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kanja. Unajua kuna namna ya kuendesha watu namna hii na ushenzi, anapo wanafikiri hivyo ndivyo nchi inapaswa kuendeshwa. Wakenya hawezi kukubali maneno kama haya. Na tusiharibu nchi yetu kwa sababu ya siasa duni na mambo ya pesa na upumbavu kama huo.
And welcome. Now, President William Ruto has charged the media with inciting propaganda while mounting a strong defense for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, whose assertion regarding the Kenyan coastline resulted in significant public outcry. The president, who addressed the audience in Tororo, Uganda, at the inauguration of the Dev-Ki mega steel project, stated that Museveni's comments had been misrepresented. Ruto also added that Kenya will grant Uganda access to the Indian Ocean.
It's space, and it is good I speak about it here. Tried to create an impression that Uganda had said something to the effect that they need to access the sea by all means. Let me assure the naysayers that Uganda and Kenya are brothers and sisters, and we do not have time for negative engagement.
But that ocean belongs to me, because where is my ocean? I am entitled to that ocean. In the future we are going to have wars. In the future we are going to have wars. How can you say that you are in a block of flats, that the compound belongs to only the flats on the ground floor, that the compound belongs to the whole block? So me, I just watch these people. You are really endangering yourself. How can you have a situation like this?
Will be divesting up to 65%, and I am happy that Uganda is prepared to co-invest with us, because that Kenya pipeline facility is not just a Kenyan facility, it is a regional facility.
And switching gears to politics, a group of united opposition leaders visited Nyamira to rally support for Jeremiah Ongaro, a candidate of the UPA in the Kerenyo ward by-elections. The leaders, who included Jubilee Deputy Party leader Fred Matiang'i, Martha Karua of PLP, and George Natembeya of DAP Kenya, alleged that there is a scheme to manipulate the elections scheduled for November 27th in areas dominated by UDA. Matiang'i also urged the government to stop misusing public funds and offices in a desperate attempt to influence the upcoming mini polls.
Sema ya kwamba Wakisii ile wanataka tu ni pesa kidogo wachague mtu yake. Hiyo ni kweli. Ukionyesha fisi meno atakuja kukuuma mara ya pili. Mimi naomba msimame nasi na msimame na Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i.
Hiyo hongo usijaribu kuleta katika kinyang'anyiro cha MCA ya Ekerenyo ward. Kwa sababu tutakufinya. Tunaunda timu ambayo inaitwa Kenya One kama Harambee Stars, ndio lengo kubwa ni kumpeleka Ruto wapi? Ruto ni muongo, si muongo. Alisimama kule kule bunge akasema eti amelinda kilimo, ati wakulima wa chai, ati amewapatia bonus ila hamjawahi ona. Vile mnaona our president saying anataka inji iende Singapore style, na anazungumza vile atatumia pesa trilioni 5. Hajui shida ya kwenda huko sio pesa. Shida ya kwenda huko ni kwamba mawaziri wake wote mnawajua ni waizi. Pesa ya kutupeleka huko wanakula.
Wakubwa wa security tulifanya kazi na wao wengi na tunawajua vizuri sana. The Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kanja. Unajua kuna namna ya kuendesha watu namna hii na ushenzi, anapo wanafikiri hivyo ndivyo nchi inapaswa kuendeshwa. Wakenya hawezi kukubali maneno kama haya. Na tusiharibu nchi yetu kwa sababu ya siasa duni na mambo ya pesa na upumbavu kama huo.
And still on matters politics and the by-elections, political theatrics unfolded in the contest for the Malava parliamentary seat on Sunday when Joab Manyasi, the candidate for the Democratic National Alliance Party, abandoned his candidature to support UDA's candidate David Ndakwa. However, in a swift response, his party declared that it had retracted his candidacy and pledged support to the United Opposition Party candidate Seth Panyako. This development occurs with just 3 days remaining until the high-stakes by-elections on November 27th.
United, we are putting all our teams together so that 27th of this month, there shall be no doubt whatsoever about the victory of David Ndakwa. Na sasa wale wako kule kwa kiwanja wajue kwamba ndugu Manyasi yuko na sisi, tunafanya kazi pamoja, tunatembea pamoja. Kwa hivyo kama ni vumbi
na watu wangu na tukaulizana na tukakubaliana kwamba where will the Malava people be safe, Malava people be safe, na tukakubaliana tusaidie candidate wa serikali ndio tuwe na msimamo wa kudemand development zikuje Malava.
Na kwa sababu Mheshimiwa Manyasi ako experienced, he has run 3 times consecutively. Nimepata experience ya constituency yake kuongeza numbers kwa watu wenye watanipikia mimi kura kama David Ndakwa wa chama cha UDA. Because kama tungeenda na Mheshimiwa Manyasi mpaka kwa ballot, tunge-divide votes, na maybe it could have gone either way. But right now, we are glaring at a straight win.
Political campaigns continued yesterday with only 3 days remaining until the by-elections. Political leaders established camps in different constituencies and wards to advocate for their candidates, while others attended churches to encourage congregants to support their candidates. DCP party leader who camped in Mbeere North to rally support for DP's candidate Newton Karis urged residents to maintain the community's dignity by shunning UDA's candidate in favor of the opposition's.
Hakuna mtu anaweza iba kura yetu. Sisi ni watoto ya Maumau. Utatuibia kura tukiwa wapi? The dignity and the pride of the mountain people is in the hands of the people of Mbere. I beseech you, my people, please dignify our community. Restore our pride and dignity as a community. And all you need to do to restore our dignity and pride as a people, as a community, is to eat his money, reject his project, and elect Newton Karis. Utafanya hivyo?
The church leadership know that you do not have to follow political leaders. Political leaders should follow the church because you are the salt of the earth. Nando's church, which stands strong. Kumbukeni, if the church is strong and uncompromised, every other type of leadership will take notice. But where the church is not sure, then watu wanaingilia.
Alright, we are now taking a short break right here on Younib TV News at 1. Stay tuned for more stories.
Ever the best. Hallelujah.
Welcome back. You're watching Younib TV News at 1. Now, demolition activities in Makongeni Estate, Nairobi, commenced yesterday as residents proceed with their relocation from the area. Nevertheless, several residents have expressed their dissatisfaction, stating that they have not yet received the 150,000 Kenya shillings compensation that was promised to them. The government intends to initiate a housing development project on the 139-acre parcel of land. In the meantime, the Law Society of Kenya has also called for the immediate halt of the demolition exercise, citing failure to compensate residents.
Hapa tumeishi hapa for almost 20 years. Na leo hii ndio tumebomolewa. Notice pia tulipewa notice lakini tumeharakishwa na ni uchungu inauma. Mimi wakati nyumba yangu nimeona ikiangushwa, sasa hivi yenye niko sina penye papa kwenda. Bado na gamble venye naweza toka hapa. Jenyato hiyo fedha yenye ametupatia haitoshi kabisa.
Leo tulikuwa tunalipa 1500. Sasa hiyo ukienda kuambiwa 12 utalipa. Eli niende nyumbani. 15 uende kulipa hata 3500 utamaliza. Mpaka wewe uende nyumbani. Hiyo ni njia kutufukuza, lakini tumekubali. Tunaenda.
Pata nyumba Kayole. Niko na familia kubwa, nyumba ni ndogo na pia ni expensive. So itabidi tu nijifinye tu na wapo, sina otherwise, na hiyo compensation walikuwa nasema sijalipwa mpaka sasa.
Tuna vacate na hatuna hata pesa, hatuna chochote. Ni ya sola. Nyumba ya 4,000 5,000 is afford. Tutaenda kama serikali inatusaidia tusaidie.
And a fatality occurred as a result of violence during a by-election campaign in Chwele Ward, located in Kabuchai, Bungoma County. The deceased, a 70-year-old man, succumbed to his injuries while undergoing medical treatment. Meanwhile, the other individuals who sustained injuries continue to receive care. This incident coincides with an escalation of political tensions among politicians gearing up for by-elections across different regions of the country.
Commenced our investigations. We have the condemned statements of Honorable Area MP and other witnesses, and we have some good leads.
I'm asking the chairman of IEBC, the new chairman in the office, this is your acid test. This is your acid test. Tell us, if you cannot manage a ward and a property can be destroyed to this level, you still have the candidate on the ballot paper. How will you manage 2027 election, Mr. Chairman?
Anagonga jamaa mwingine akapita akanigonga, akaanza kuniambia twende hapo kwa gari tuongee. Mimi nikakataa nikaenda nyumbani.
There has not been any assault to any. I was surprised to read from the assaulted. I don't know who. And then interestingly, they are saying that the assault was on the head, but they were able to collect some X-ray for the ribs.
Na sasa wale wako kule kwa kiwanja wajue kwamba ndugu Manyasi yuko na sisi, tunafanya kazi pamoja, tunatembea pamoja. Kwa hivyo kama ni vumbi, sasa wataiona.
And away from that, hotel operators are urging the government to reassess tax regulation is fully booked, while tourists express KTB to enhance it.
In terms of occupancy as compared to last year, we have a bit of some poor road networks, and we have the unreliability when it comes to electricity and water supply. That has been a challenge that we have been experiencing, and we also have security concerns. A tax break would come in handy for us to be able to lower the operating costs and overall be able to make everyone happy and they see Mombasa as a place to visit again.
Generally, we just love it out here in Kenya. We love the food, we love the culture. I wish we could promote more British people come out here, to be honest. But this is a wonderful place to be, and you know, we've really enjoyed ourselves.
Yes, the fourth time I've been here. You know, the weather, the culture, the people here, it's just, everything's brilliant. And I couldn't recommend it enough, especially this hotel as well, Pride in Flamingo. It's really, really good.
I think just the nice relaxation, the weather, and just the sights. It's a very beautiful country.
And that brings us to the end of Younib TV News at 1. Thank you for tuning in and choosing to get informed with us. We are still following up on more news developments, including the today's state visit by the Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. The details of this visit will be coming to you in our subsequent news bulletin. My name is Cliffe Omondi. Have a great afternoon.